Hello everyone. This is actually kind of the second half of the other belt grinder video I made for the Sundstrand Engelberg. And what this is I'll be figuring out what's going on with the wiring with that motor uh, and figuring out what surface feet a minute I want this belt grinder to run at. So I'll be doing a series of experiments, different speeds, different horsepower motors, and see what we come up with. So anyways, here it is. So I got the motor wiring, and I figured to be safe, I would check it. So if we check one leg of the 220, and the other leg of the 220, so now if we check the ground with one leg, let's check the ground with the other leg. Something's going on. It might be in this mess right here. I'm probably gonna have to pull that motor apart before I can use it. So here's a better view of that motor now that I got it off. You can see it had an oil cup. It's even got a drain plug. It's a little dry on oil. Hard to tell when the last time anybody put a drop in there. There's the seam that's holding that thing. All right. Shaft looks nice. Armature looks good. That's really greasy. That needs cleaned up. Doesn't look in bad shape. Let's have a look inside of here and see. Pretty dirty. I don't see anything wrong with the winding, so why is it ground into the ground? Is the problem in here? Let's tap this end off so we can get a better look. Now we can see down in there. Doesn't appear to be anything wrong with it. Wait a minute, where was that? What the hell? They had the ground hooked. What the? They had the ground hooked to the coil. You don't. What the hell is going on here?
75 years later.
Alright, I couldn't figure it out, so I decided to pull the wires through the hole, and when I did, I found this short wire right here crammed up in the hole, so that's what was causing the problem. I want to clean this all up and then shrink wrap it, pull them back through, and then we'll be good to go. Didn't have a whole lot of power though. I don't want to touch that yet. Shouldn't be generating power, but Seemed like it had a whole lot of power though. This is my power tester. More power than what I thought. Alright, let's get serious. Well, maybe it will do it. So let's try it. This is an 80 grit. Alright, so what I determined is that motor has enough horsepower for as is. It's not going to have enough when I speed it up, so I'm going to have to go with my 2 horsepower motor. Well, I got the motor dug out and put it on there and started to mount it on boards, and I decided I wanted to clean the stand up. One thing led to another, and I cleaned it out alright. Kind of got sidetracked. But I pulled everything apart and blew it all out. This thing here was just clear of jam full of sawdust way back up in here. So I'm in the process of putting it back together. I also went ahead and welded this right here where the belt had rubbed through. You can still see it on the inside maybe. You can see right here. I used a filler in there so it wouldn't, I didn't want it to come through, because if it did then I'd have to file it off, and I still had to file a little bit somewhere down in, like right in here. Kind of bulges through a little bit. But we got it, and that should sturdy it up. So anyways, that is the gist of that. Alright, I got the motor on, ready to go, belt on there. I fixed the shield up. I took this piece off and welded where the belt had rubbed clear through it, and blew all the sawdust out of it, because that was the main thing. I started with the sawdust before I knew it. I had the whole top apart. But anyways, I got the other motor on there, and I got it clamped down temporarily. So down there it is. So now we are ready to fire it up. The last time I run it, it was around 2,000. So 3 times faster. So let's see how it does. I got the motor turning backwards. Well, I don't got the motor turning backwards. That's the way it was. I got to flip it around, but hell, I guess it'll be all right to test it. got it at an angle. Whoop. All right. Ow. Ow. Starting to get too hot. That thing's moving. That's actually a used belt. Let's see what a new one would do. Some kind of a substance on the table there. If it's dirt on the belt, it's like a varnish. Something come off the belt. That's actually a hot spot there. I think that's a bit too fast. I think I'm going to try 5,000. Now this ain't the most expensive motor I got. It's a Harbor Freight motor. It seems all right. I don't know. I did buy the extra warranty, so I got 2 years. This is what a 3 horsepower Harbor Freight motor looks like. Got our cool instructions. Manual and safety instructions. Styrofoam. Styrofoam. Throw away, do not eat. It smells like a brand new Nintendo Entertainment System in here. Remember that smell? Let's see. Alright, so there it is. This is 3 horsepower, 3,600 RPM. Comes with a keyway. That's always nice. Feel some wires right here. That'll be my hookup. Alright, so I'm ready to check the motor and see which way it runs. I got my my little extension cord here. And we'll plug it in and see. And I decided to wire the switch up because it has thermal protections in it. So see which way it's spinning. Hopefully I got it right. Yes, I got it the correct way. Alright, so this 3 3/4 inch pulley to 3 3/4 inch pulley, 3,600 RPMs motor speed and drive pulley speed, which gives us 5,301 surface speed a minute. is off. I believe I'm happy with that. So that is what I'm going to run it at. I'm going to run it at 5,301 surface feet a minute, 3,600 RPMs up top. So that's good on it. Got it a little off center. It's falling apart. See what our speed is down here. 3588. Alright, so we lost a little speed up here. I like that speed. That's what I'm going to stick with for a while. I'm going to set it up for that. Got to relocate the table and everything. I want to mount this box over here. I don't have enough cord for that right now. They had it mounted up underneath of here before. I want to mount it out front here. Then it'll be easily accessible when you got this standing up. I never did show you this thing stood up. So that way it's here, not around the corner. That's where you want your table. That concludes our belt grinder project. As far as the testing phase, I'm going to be running it at that speed, 3,600 RPMs up top, 5,300 and 1 surface feet a minute in theory. So anyways, thanks for watching.